And the waiting is the hardest part.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Mike here. Hope you're having a great day or night. Today's video, guys, I'm going to be doing some research in terms of wholesale products, also some arbitrage type stuff. I'll be doing some things that I'll show you and I'll take you along with where you can see my processes of how I go about researching items. So we'll go through that. Also, I will show you what's sold the past 24 hours online. I'll be staying busy listing items. Got a jam-packed day today. Might hit up a thrift shop or two. Who knows? You never know. So let's see what we do today. So I just got off the phone with Bobby at OEM Experts. If you haven't watched that video, there'll be a link down below where I talk about wholesale products. Bobby is a wholesale supplier. He's one of the suppliers I personally use. And he says, hey, I got some deals on some inventory. So he sent me over a list that I'm going to go through and find, see if there's any opportunity. And we're going to look to see if they're worth even buying, what the opportunities are with them. So that should be definitely fun. This is the time of year, guys, when you should really be stockpiling items, or you should be out there full sourcing, right? Because this is the time of year when things for Q4, Christmas time come around, it's going to be popping and hopping, you know. A lot of businesses that are out there, they plan all year long in fourth quarter. This is where they make their big bucks, right? So they'll do anything to get you in the stores, create discounts. They want you to buy. And as resellers here, we want sales. We want things to be great and booming. So I'm trying to show you guys some different opportunities to look into for Q4, whether it's wholesale. Obviously, we know a lot about the reselling from thrift stores, garage sales, flea markets, etc., etc. Also, arbitrage stuff for Amazon or even eBay, Mercari. A lot of these items are that I'll be talking about and showing guys are items that you can flip on multiple different platforms. Not only that, locally. So let me just go through this list here and pull out a couple UPCs, and we'll see what we can find if there's any good deals from OEM today. All right, so I'm looking at the list that Bobby at OEM Experts sent me here. We're going to look up the first item, and I'll take you through the process of just what my brain thinks when I'm looking at these opportunities. So let's do a search here for the first item. JBL Charge 3 speaker. And
information about the JBL Charge 3 speaker.
Thank you. So we're on Google here, and we've got a breakdown. Kind of look at the prices here. U.S. sellers and prices. So it looks like it got a $150 MSRP price that's going up here. Let me look here to look at JBL. Let's make sure this is the right one here. We'll take a gander on Amazon. Okay, here it is right here, $128.95. It's in stock on October 5th. This is multiple colors. Let's see, does this mention the color? This doesn't, but they all seem to be right around that same ballpark price there, $125 to $128. Let's look at the, we got some history here. This thing is selling. Lots of data here, which is a good sign. The prices are kind of all over the board here. Let's just take a look at the rank, just in case I wanted to sell this on Amazon itself. Rank is 811 in cell phone accessories, so it's a pretty good rank. Price here, let's see what he was going to give me on this one here. This is, let's see, 55 bucks. So let's take this for example here, and let's go see what our opportunities are if we're going to sell this on Amazon. Opened up the Amazon FBA calculator here. So let's see if we can find this particular item here. There it is. So we're going to select that here. The going price was $128 prime. So let's do $128. Item price, let's just do, let's just say it's 90 bucks if we're going to do merchant fulfilled, plus 30, let's just say 30 for, we got 120. So let's see, cost of seller thing, monthly storage, packing material, let's just add 50 cents for the box. Ship to customer, let's just say that's $26. That might be too high, but that's fine. So we're going to calculate this here and take a gander of what we're looking at in terms of our margins. All right. So if we were to fulfill this item here, we were going to get a net profit of $83.90 through merchant fulfilled. As you can see here, it's a lot higher up the margin for Amazon FBA. We can net ourselves, gosh, another $30 just by sending this in. So I like the opportunity here. We're basically going to take $55 into 112. So that's right around 100% markup there, 100% ROI, which I like. Yeah, this one looks to be pretty good. I think I'll be placing the order to snag this one up here. Let me just double check a couple other things here while we're looking at this. Let's just go to eBay. Let's just see what's going on in eBay just to be on the safe side. For whatever reason, if we get blocked on Amazon, let's go price plus shipping, lowest first. Then what I like to do is I like to go down to here, new. So we're taking a look at it new, but I also like to do one more little step here because I just like to look in the USA only. I don't really care what's happening worldwide with this product. So let's see if we can find this right here. Charge 3. Trying to find this particular product. This is one of the big problems you have when you're doing some research on eBay, which is you just got to come across the right item here to find. And you know, a lot of people are spamming keywords on eBay for a lot of these high selling items. So you got to really be careful, and you got to spend some time looking these products up. So let's keep scrolling down here. Probably should have just searched from highest and went down the line. But we're going to spend some time here, and you know, I'm going to make this lengthy here because this is just real time. You know, when you're researching products here and making an educated decision if you should buy or not. So it looks like we'll get the cases here. Let's just scroll through. I think these are going to be like 9 pages of cases. Yeah, we're still on the cases. Can't imagine anybody selling this for any cheaper. Look at that. I mean, that's insane, isn't it? All right, so here we go. We're getting some Action Jackson here. All right, so we've got one here for $54. Let's just take a look at this seller. Do they have quantity here? That's the one thing you want to look at if somebody's got a lowball price there. More than 10 available, 19 have sold. This is coming out of Austin, Texas. So this is right at there's no money to be made here if I'm selling this particular product here on eBay, as long as this particular seller is on here. And it looks like they've beefed up on this product. They've got 34 watchers. They got things going on. But we got some action over here. There's the same one. Look at this. See, this is the interesting thing about eBay when it comes to just auctions. Just throwing something like this to auction. Here's the Charge 3 JBL waterproof speaker. This is at $85 with bids. Now let me just double check something here because this is the same one, right? Charge 3. It appears to be. Right? Let's see. Yeah. Wireless. Bluetooth. That's the 3 Plus. This is the this is the 3. Okay, so that's the 3, which I believe is an older model, is actually going for a higher price. So let's just take a little further step into the unknown. All right, so right off the bat here, I see 100, 100, 100, 100. So we've got one guy who just came in here and is just really under the market, but he's got some quantity. So let's go back up here let's just take a look at the sold listings. A lot of times I just like to look at recent. It's great to look at the highest and lowest, but let's just see what's really, really happening here. Okay, so today is the 3rd, and this is selling on auction. $103. This guy sold it for $125, $125. So even though that one guy's got it out there for, here he is right here, $40, $54, he's selling it, but these other ones are selling. 103, 114, 115, 130. So I like this buy. I really, really like this buy. Go back to the product here, and I think this is a winner. All right, so just got off the phone with Bobby. Placed an order over there for the JBLs. I like those. I like that buy.
You know, a lot of this stuff when you're buying and you're looking into wholesale opportunities, margins aren't as huge if you've only been doing thrifting and flea market garage sale stuff. But you know, the margins are pretty decent, and the products are better because they're brand new and they're name brand. So placed an order for those, and a mixed lot of some other items, which when that arrives, I'll make another video and show you guys kind of what I picked up and show you kind of what's going on with some of those products. But I wanted to mention this because I did talk to Bobby. He said that he was running a special for October, $100 off your first order with him. So again, the link's down below if you want to check that out, and just contact Bobby at OEM Experts. When I get back, guys, I'm going to show you a couple different things. I'm going to go through 2 different steps. I'm going to go through, one is an arbitrage. You know, a lot of people say retail arbitrage is dead, this is dead, this, I don't know what people are talking about. There's opportunity there. It's not like how it was, you know, back in the Wild West when the floodgates were open and the anything you get picked up you could sell. These days, I think you got to be a little bit more clever. You got to have a little bit of experience, and you got to believe in what you're buying. So I'll show you. We'll just do some random exploring online to find a product. Also, I am looking to do flea market stuff. The weather's nice out here, and I want to hit up some flea markets. I've got to get rid of this stuff in my garage, in my shed. I've got to get rid of a lot of items that they're not really worth selling online, and I've got a time frame of when I want to do that. So I want to get that going, but I also want to have other products to push out into the flea market world, right? And these are going to be newer products, cheap, newer products, usable products that I think will do pretty well to flea market. And again, you know, this isn't my first rodeo with flea markets. I've done them in the past. I did them a lot when I was in Illinois, and a lot of times it's just finding out what the buyers actually want. You know, I can tell this quick story about the guy that was across from me in the Rosemont parking lot. The guy would sell socks like a beast. I mean, he would have thousands of dollars in his pocket at the end of the day just from selling socks from closeout stores like Macy's, Nordstrom, Marshall Fields, etc. So I'm looking for stuff like that. It doesn't have to be super name brand, just something that's kind of eye-catching. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to just do some stuff when I get back home, research on how I'm going to find wholesale suppliers for this type of stuff, and we're just going to make it happen. And I mean, this is what reselling is. It's just never staying to one thing. You know, all these years of me reselling, I'm always in a different direction. I'm always doing different things. I got my hand in so many cookie jars, and I think it's important rather than just focusing on clothing for eBay, you know? So yeah, I'm going to take care of this stuff, guys, and we'll talk soon.
All right, let's look at some opportunities here for some online arbitrage. We're on a website here called watchcount.com. It's a great little tool you can use to kind of look through the top selling items, the ones with most bids, most watchers, top searches. So what I'm interested in doing right now is looking up under the clothing, shoes, and accessories on eBay, the top eBay searches and keywords. And what I'm doing here is just trying to get an idea of just what's going on eBay. And as you can see here, we've got related searches from bag, Nike, Gucci, shoes, Michael Kors, Burberry, all these name brand items here. Wallets, you've got Adidas. So I decided here, you know, with Adidas, let's kind of look into Adidas a little further. For the record here, you know, I am gated on Adidas with Amazon, so I can't sell any Adidas products on Amazon for whatever reason it was. I used to sell a boat ton, but then they knocked me out of the ballpark. So what I did is I went over here to this website here. It's a great website. I shop here all the time. I actually shop in store as well, but it's Nordstrom Rack. They have lots of opportunities here, guys, for arbitrage stuff for you to flip on eBay, Mercari, you know, any platform you name it there. Just be careful before you look at buying anything Adidas. You know, make sure you're not restricted from selling it on Amazon. But I came across this one here after a couple minutes of research under the clearance section under watches, and I think this is a very nice watch here. I like the color tone. It's 65% off at the moment, so we're at $95. MSRP $33.25. So 65% off. I like this price, right? So let's do a little math here, and so let's go on eBay and let's see if we can find this particular watch. See if anybody's in the game as of yet. All right, so right here, right off the bat, Adidas Newberg watch. We got 83 results. Again, we're going to go to new. There's only 2 used. And we've got $55.77 here under the best match option. Only 1 left, 9 watchers. Again, we want to do the same thing here and see what sellers are going deep. We want to see the, all right, they got 2 available here. Look at that, 14 watchers at $45.50, which that leaves very small room for profit there. Now, my idea behind this is to kind of get this bought and then hold out a little bit until around the end of November, early December. And my gut feeling tells me that those sellers will sell out, and I'll be one of the only resellers on eBay selling this watch, or Mercari, or wherever I decide to sell it at. As we can see, there was just the 2 sellers of that particular style watch. So again, we've got this guy here. He's got 2 available for $45.50, which is like, you might make 10% ROI on this buy. But with 14 watching, I think we could squeeze this. So I'm going to make a purchase here. I feel really confident making this purchase. I just went on Amazon really quick too, even though I can't sell on there, but just to see if there was anybody selling it. And this watch is not coming up as well. So I'm going to go in here and buy a couple of these, and I think it's a great buy. It's got great name recognition. Another thing here is there's great photos here. Excellent photos of this product. It's going to come in a nice box, and we're going to make some money. We're not going to get filthy rich off this item, guys, but it's got brand name appeal to it. People are going to be searching for watches. Adidas. It's got the nice colorway. I think it's a win at 65% off. So just wanted to show you guys just an opportunity here with retail arbitrage. Okay, I also want to show you guys another opportunity I'm looking at here. Kind of a busy day looking to buy some items here. As I mentioned before, I'm looking to get into the flea market stuff because there's a lot of opportunity out here in Arizona now that the weather is pretty nice. I'm back on watchcount.com, and it's pretty much the same results as we had before. Most popular eBay searches under clothing, shoes, and accessories. And just browsing through again, looking to see if something stands out to me. And I like here, leggings. So I'm going to go another step further here. We're going to kind of go down a rabbit hole with leggings. So let's go into search most watched basic items for clothing, and let's just see what we kind of get here, right? Let's just see if there's any leggings pop up. I'm just curious here. Let's see. So we've got 7,000 watchers. Nuts. A lot of little small wholesale stuff. And here we go. Right off the bat, I see this right here. All right. So we got new, skinny, colorful print, sports leggings, stretchy, sexy, jeggings, pencil pants, $5.99. 3,600 watchers. Now, this is interesting here. So, it's in the top search there. It's got a lot of watchers, so there's a lot of opportunity here for keywords to kind of take off of this listing to kind of bump it if this is something we can find. Now, just so happens to be, I'm going to show you guys a wholesaler that sells this type of stuff, and they're top notch. We're on a website here, and this is SNG Apparel. You can go on here, and I'll have a link in the description or on the screen there. But they're based out of Los Angeles here, and I'm under their new arrivals. And they're relatively cheap with these leggings. And again, they've got some great photos here. That way you don't have to go get a model or anything to do any of this stuff. But I'm looking for this for flea market. So I'm looking at a price point of $8 to $10 sold out the door. And at these prices here, $5.50, I have room for a profit. You got to remember now, I'm not going to be selling these on eBay or anything of that nature. I might. We'll test it. We'll see what happens. But predominantly, I'm looking for local sales on this. I also I'm interested to see how I can play this off on Mercari. So there's some designs here, and I'm going to get Kim when she gets off work to take a look at some of these before we place an order. But if you go here, they got their best seller section under their leggings. They also have other items here. And the prices are reasonable. I mean, a lot of us are spending $5.35 at thrift store clothing, guys, right? And look what you can get here. Let's see what they have on sale. This is what I really like about their site here. Yeah, look at these prices, $1.99. See, this is the type of stuff that I want to get into to flip. I think there's big demand out here in Arizona for this type of stuff. And again, I'm not going to go crazy and buy $10,000 worth of stuff. Baby steps. I'm always about baby steps. Test the market. Maybe order 5 or 6 of these and work some of the leggings and maybe 5 or 6 of those and in different sizes and so forth. But for $2.50 for a woman's dress, look at that. Pretty nice, guys. So again, I'm going to be placing an order here and definitely checking out. I want to show you guys this because this is like a two-way street with this particular wholesaler, because I'm personally going to be using it for flea markets and local, maybe some online stuff. But for you guys that are looking for other niches and other items there, I'm sure the market's pretty much kind of wide open for some of this stuff. Maybe bundling it together with a couple different pairs, or maybe creating your own listing with multiple different color choices, etc., and size. So, yep, pretty cool. S&G apparel. All right, let's dive into what's sold the past 24 hours. Let's start off here with Macari. This is a PlayStation 2 Greatest Hits Kingdom Hearts. I paid $1 for this locally in a big video game buy. Ended up selling for $9 shipped on Macari, sold within a week. Moving on to Etsy. This came out of a storage unit I picked up last year with a bunch of hats in it. I did very, very well with that particular storage unit. And this is an interesting one here. It's a 1990s NFL Minnesota Vikings NFL American Needle USA wool vintage fitted hat, size 7 3/8. Hat was pretty beat up, rough condition on the inside. I totally cleaned it and restored it. I picked this unit up. The storage unit was located in Tucson, and guess where it's going to? To Tucson, going back home. Anyway, it sold for $11 plus $4 shipping for a total of $15 shipped. Another nickel vinyl record. Ooh, it's a good one. Remember this one? Peter Cetera, Glory of Love, On the Line from the Karate Kid Part 2 soundtrack. It's a 45 vinyl LP record. This sold for $3 plus $4 shipping for a total of $7 shipped. Here's a Home Depot liquidation returns item here. Sold another one of these. I have maybe 50 cents in this item. It's a Level Or Finials rod window curtain oak leaf wood medallions 2-pack new. This sold for $13.50 shipped. Here's a consignment deal for a friend of mine. Originally gave me this, and I'm like, that ain't gonna sell. Proved me wrong on that one. Jamie Saddock yellow striped full zip New York Paris women's sweater, size large. This took 4 months to sell on eBay. Finally sold for $20.04 shipped. There's another item I got maybe a quarter in from a video game lot purchase locally. This is the Elder Scrolls number 5 Skyrim Sony PlayStation 3 from 2011, video game complete. This sold on sale for $4.46 shipped. Another one of these disc-only things. Video game, maybe have a nickel in this from a buy. Locally, Escape from Monkey Island, Sony PlayStation 2 from 2001, disc-only. Was tested and works. This one sat on eBay for a little bit, guys, and it wasn't really worth much, to be honest with you. So ran a sale on it and got rid of it out the door for $3.75 shipped. Hey, we sold another item from the Treasure Adventures. I picked this up in Mesa. Paid $2.99 for this at the Goodwill. It's a Monopoly Boston Edition 1996 board game, brand new sealed. Part of the seal was broken on the plastic. I did describe that and take some photographs. Sold within a week for $25.85 shipped. Paid a quarter for this at a garage sale. It's a Roku RC32 genuine OEM replacement remote control. Netflix, Amazon, Voodoo, RDAO tested. This sold within 3 days of me listing it for $11.95 shipped. Here's another Home Depot liquidation lot. This was a Level Or medallion drapery curtains holdbacks mahogany wood 2-pack 72328-083. They were brand new. Buyer purchased 4 of them, so they were $14.95 each. Grand total of this was $59.80 out the door. Might have had $2 in the whole thing. Well, I guess I am right here. I might as well stop by and see if we can find any profit.
We don't talk nothing. Oh, it's this side. Mm-hmm.
1 cent. Thank you. Have a good day.
It's a stick up. I'm taking everything in here except
What?
the clothing. Picked up some digs. I'll show you guys when I get home exactly what I picked up at the Goodwill. Here's what I picked up at the thrift today. Spent $20 total. These are all brand new Nikon lens caps. I don't know how many are in here. Plus there's a shoulder strap. They're all brand new in the bags though. That's pretty cool. Paid $4.99. This is neat. Card scan executive in the box. Not sure if it's brand new or not. So I'm going to open up, test it, see what's going on with that. As you can see, I was messing around with this blaster gun. I believe this is a Star Wars blaster gun. That's pretty cool. I think that's like 20, 25 bucks, maybe $30. Who knows? This one I think it was the score. Oh, there goes the gun. This is a nice swing arm desk lamp. Pretty old, I would say maybe 60s, early 70s. It's got some patina to it, that's for sure. So these desk swing arm lamps are pretty nice. It has a bulb in it, tested it, it does work. I didn't really check it to see if there's any markings on it. But love this old stuff, solid piece. All metal there, it's got the option on the bottom so you can bolt it down to a desk. So I'm thinking, I'm gonna price this a little high, about $125 shipped. Who knows, and time will tell to see what we get. But this was probably the find of the day. I did pay $6.99 for this. So for 20 bucks, I think we'll do pretty well. This is anywhere from like 60 to 100. And who knows with these lens caps, I mean, they're all brand new. Nikon obviously is a desirable brand. So I think for 20 bucks did pretty well today. Thanks for watching today's video. Super appreciate you guys staying tuned to this long video. It's a long one, that's for sure. Hopefully you got some value out of it. Hopefully it motivated you to look into some wholesale opportunities that are out there, some arbitrage opportunities, and possibly some flea market opportunities. Also, along with that, just plugging along here, guys. It's Q4. It's time to rock and roll. Make it happen. Hopefully you guys are doing great, making money, getting games listed. Always staying focused, but not only just on one little thing. That's the takeaway for today. Till next time, I'm out of here. Peace. Vlog over.
'Cause I'm free, free falling.